I think that there are certain players who can elevate the guys around them. I think he's one of them. And I think Forts is a more than capable 1A option when he's got it going. But I think, you know,
when he doesn't, though?
I know, but I think when he doesn't have it going, it's because he has that shadow of Vervoort looming. And he never plays comfortably when Vervoort is with the team. But now with no Thibault, I expect Forts to be letting loose and play comfortably. We'll find out. Forts on the inside going to work on say, Gale took that man to school. You're going to get these lessons. Riffa score first. And Forts with a new look this year. Is that a different color? Haircut?
It's a different haircut.
A little bit.
He looks a little more in athletic shape than he did last year. I'll say that too.
Yeah.
He's worked hard in the offseason, but all of these fellas did. I think they played a bunch of tournaments as well. And look, again, this Riffa team has been consistently at the top of the ranks for the last 3 to 4 years.
Well, they finished third at the World Tour Final. Played in 13 events last year, including the World Tour Final. And won in Marseille. Reached the semifinal 6 times. Forts to the crib, no good. Augustinian.
The battle between Augustine and Rambo is going to be an interesting one. Two young big men in the game. They're rebounding, they're screeners, they're rollers. I like this matchup.
Casper finished tied atop the league in blocks last year.
What a pass.
Man, what a finish. Great credit on a pass, but for Rambo streaking to the rim to have the hands to catch that and the finesse to finish it.
Yeah, I think they discovered this pick and roll combination last year. Rambo has improved tremendously in the years he's been in the 3x3 circuit. Looks like he didn't take a step back, let's just say that.
Suhard took a step back and knocked it down. 2 ball goes, foul off the ball as well.
Look at Riffa's fouls. They're at 5.
So they handicap themselves when they play like this. Defensively, 5 we're not even a minute in.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not good. Not a good sign for Riffa. Toulouse is going to be a problem this year. I think teams that, you know, hang their hat on defense first, but are also a gifted offensive team that have a dependable system. They're going to always be able to apply pressure. Suhard. Another 2 ball. The man is wet right now. Back-to-back 2s from Hugo. Suhard drops it off, a contortioning layup there from Rambo.
What a luxury to have that Suhard-Rambo combination to fall back on if your offense isn't clicking, or to have that as the main source of offense.
Crazy, man. Oh, Suhard is going off right now, man. The man is absolutely on fire. He's got 3 2s in this game.
And 2 passes that let the layups. All 8 points are off of his hands.
8-3 start. Forts to the rack. Offensive foul, and Suhard had just hit another one had that not been an offensive foul before the shot was released. Dennis Donker finally is able to get Riffa their 5th points, 4th and 5th. Suhard is hotter than Stifler's mom. Just stop it. 10-5 on the hot hand of Hugo Suhard. I got Boss laughing. That's a throwback. That's
It's a good thing half the people
Man,
that are listening don't know that movie.
American Pie is a classic, man. Come on.
Sure is.
Cicada. Wait. They want to challenge. They say it wasn't cleared.
No need to challenge. Referee Vesco already called it off.
He waved it off. Around comes Jonas Forts. Forts, Augustinian with the monster mash. (10-7).
Riffa seems to be turning up the defense a little bit here in the last minute or so. And they've stuck around even though Suhard's gone off early in the game. Again, all 10 points off of his hands. 4 twos, 2 rolls to the basket with a pass. But look at Augustinian.
I like the mentality. Augustinian can do this. In that pick and roll at 6'9", I think that they haven't utilized him as much as they probably could have in the past. And he hasn't been as consistent probably as they've wanted it. But Augustinian in that pick and roll, man, is a problem. One of the best rim protectors in the league. You know, a 1-2 combo guard big with him and Dennis. How do you defend that? You got to step up on Dennis. If not, he can penetrate. You know, Augustinian can really change the whole dynamic of this team if he plays at a consistent level.
Yeah, and you know, Riffa and in the past Antwerp, they've been a heavy movement offensive team. And I think the pick and roll between, well, whoever, VVO, Augustinian, Forts, and Donker could be very potent if they just revert to that sometimes.
That's an effective pick and roll. The VVO is scoring on the inside. Joko flicks one up. Got a holding foul on the inside. .6:27 on the game clock. Toulouse leading by 2. Suhard has set the tempo. And that time he will miss it. Suhard nearly got and one on Augustinian. However, will miss. He'll head up to the free throw line.
Credits to Riffa for sticking around in this game early.
It looked like it was going to be ugly at the start.
5 fouls, down big. They've stuck around.
Let's see, 5 fouls in the first minute.
1 foul since.
And in the 3 minutes since, just 1 foul. What kind of kicks Donker got on right there? I like those. Let's see. Donker laid on him like he was tired. Met at the rim, but that was a hell of a lay. Joko, nice downshift and a bucket. I like this right here. Paul Joko guarding Dennis Donker. Get your popcorn ready. Oh, yeah. Joko got underneath Donker on the 2 release. Didn't give him a chance to land, so he impeded on his landing space.
He did that in game 1, too.
Yep.
Well, so watch out with those. It's easy free throws you give up. By the way, Donker is wearing some D-books.
Oh, that was nice, yeah. Donker, who finished second in overall scoring last year, total point score, second in player value, second in drives, third in highlights, 6.5 PPG.
And that's with him sharing the spotlight with Favort, right?
Yeah.
Favort came on the squad and took some of what he did the year before. Because as you remember, the year before, I think he led in most of those categories.
Yeah.
I may be mistaken, but
no, he did. Donker has been on a streak. I mean, the last 3 years, to me, he's been in the conversation for MVP. But hard to outdo, you know, Doc Strange and Worthy.
Yep.
But outside of those 2 guys, to me, Donker's been the 3rd best player in the league.
Pukelis is in the mix.
Yeah, between he and Pukelis, but
You're
definitely
right.
top 5. But also, he averaged 0.4 turnovers per game. Less than a turnover per game. So he helps you a lot, doesn't hurt you very much. Suhard with the step back. Man, that Joko was all on VVO's back.
Yep.
That was like when you be dancing at the club in high school. It's like VVO was twerking and Joko was.
Oh, wow.
Pause. Hey, you're taking it
I don't
too
wanna,
far.
I can see things when you talk about them. I don't want to see that.
That's what it looked like. VVO, good at the line. The small contributions matter. Free throw shooting, a difference maker. And don't look now, Boz, but Riffa are in front, 12-11. Where you going? Faker. And he finishes with the exclamation. 12-12. VVO to the crib. Draws the foul on Rambo.
Toulouse is not playing with discipline on defense. It went from 0-5 in fouls to 8-6 in fouls. They're just hacking at people now.
Yeah, they've the tables have certainly turned. Just shows you can never let your foot off the gas in 3x3 as Vic Van Oosterwijk continues to stroke it from the free throw line. And he will get another one to go. Riffa in front. Pull back from Frank Segala. In and out. Donker over to Forts. Forts back to the Menace. Down to Forts. Forts off balance. No good. Quick hands from VVO. Difference making plays as Forts finds himself all alone.
Forts has been in drive first mode. We haven't seen that much from him, but he's taken and led up on his two-point opportunities in lieu of drives. He's gotten to the cup. I like the way he's playing. He looks a step faster than last year.
He's worn several different hats. First, just the catch and shooter. Then he's proven himself to be a good facilitator as well. Wow, this Riffa defense is turning up. This Riffa defense is turning up.
Yeah, Toulouse is out of sorts. Haven't gotten much after that early explosion from Suhard, and he's starting to miss.
So a needed timeout for Toulouse. They want to talk things over, get the battery recharged, get back focused as Riffa, the momentum has swung in their favor. They're feeling confident. They got VVO contributing. Forts is having a great game so far. So a lot for Riffa to be confident in. At a 3-point advantage right here over Toulouse.
Yeah, and it's been the defensive end that's helped them out, but also their aggressiveness driving to the basket. But that's because that's where they're getting fouled. That's where they're getting trips to the free throw stripes, looks at easy points.
Pull up from the Menace. No good that time. Suhard. Can he get back in his groove? Now they got Augustinian defending Suhard and challenging Joko to do just that. And that's a welcome sight for Toulouse to see Joko knock down a deuce. That pass deflected. Somehow it still makes its way to Augustinian. He cannot make the layup, however. Suhard, a little bit off target now. Forts and Augustinian. Excuse me. Lost my voice there for a second.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm back now. Can't be nicknamed the voice without a voice.
You got to get those vocal cords unrusted. It's early season, though.
That's a fact. Oh, my goodness. Ooh la la. A dandy from Segala. The Menace. Not that time. Joko with the rebound. Approaching the 3-minute mark. We're even now as Toulouse have erased that 3-point deficit. Joko wants another. Great hustle. Keeps it alive. Segala trying to get it to Suhard. Suhard going down for it. Scrapping and fighting and scrapping. Jump ball. It will go to Riffa.
Great hustle by Riffa. We're all on the floor getting their hands on that Wilson basketball.
That was an impressive effort from both teams, really.
Look, I want to shout out someone that doesn't get a lot of shout outs here. VVO has been all over the court, but I was paying attention to him when he was on the bench just then. You know how the players on the bench usually take a rest and they take it easy. Sometimes they'll say something to their teammates, but usually you try to get some oxygen, right?
Yeah.
This man was screaming every possession. Get your hand up, push, shove, do something, drive. He wouldn't keep his mouth shut. So as far as energy on the squad, he's bringing it all.
That's good. That's good. And that also shows that he's garnered the respect of his teammates to be able to have that type of conversation in the huddle. Donker lefty scoop. Segala, he will score it over VVO. Not for a lack of effort defensively. Uh-oh, Fords, no good. 16 up. Segala's got Donker down there. That's lunch meat. That's light work for Segala.
That's gyozas.
Now Donker getting some payback. Now Suhard. He'll get his 4th 2 of the game. That might even be the 5th.
It's a 5th.
On VVO, man. Is he going to be the lead scorer for Riffa in this one?
Could be. I think it'll be Dennis.
Rambo by himself. Game point for Toulouse. Donker straight on 2. Couldn't tie it. VVO, though, will get a look. Van Oostervik, no go. Couple of big misses there for Riffa, who could have tied this game. And now it's, Segala tripped up. He is not happy with VVO. It was not intentional.
No, it was not. VVO missed his step, actually.
Yeah.
Stretched his leg out and then tried to come down on the foot. It was angled off the floor.
So Segala will have a chance to end it at the line here. Toulouse have yet to lose today. See what I did there? That's that. All right, more Toulouse references tomorrow in the quarterfinals. Their work today is done. So a topsy-turvy game for Toulouse. If they come out on top and they do it before the limit, getting it done over Riffa. Pool A action up next. Oh, man, get ready for this one. We got Ub and Lehman, the longtime Serbian rivals, taking center court here in Utsunomiya after the highlights.